Hey folks, it's Dr. Rowe here. Good morning to you. It is Saturday morning. I am live and literally I have about 10 minutes before I go live. I've got a whole day. Let me just show you what I'm doing today. Hold on a minute. Look at this. This is my timetable for the whole day. Basically, I am presenting in front of an audience of, I don't even know how many. I think it's maybe about 80 or 90 people, maybe a bit more than that. And I just wanted to say, I want to encourage you to make today a fucking amazing day. Did I just say the word fuck? Yes, I did. You know what? There's a lot of studies on this word, but I'm not going to go into that today. That's for another conversation. I might even bring that up on our podcast, actually. But I just want to say to you, it is a beautiful day out there. It's sunny where I'm filming. And you know, if it's raining where you are, it's still a beautiful day because it's a day. You woke up, you breathed in, you're alive. You know, you have your heart, your soul, you have your spirit, and you have the world around you. And if where you are, it's freezing and it's snowing and you're watching this, so what? You're still alive, you're still listening, and you're still watching me. So I just wanted to say, make today a fucking amazing day. So I've got a whole bunch of people that's going to be watching me all day. I'm literally going to be stood in front of a green screen, a bunch of lights, some cameras, and you know, when you're looking straight into a lens for 8, 9, 10 hours, it can get to you because you're not engaging with people, but you can make a decision in any situation to enjoy the moment. I think that's the message I want to get across to you. So there are 3 things that I thought I'd encourage you to think about and to focus on and to do to make today a fucking amazing day. And I put them on the screen there for you. And it's purpose, attitude, and music. Music, what does he mean by that? So for many, many years, I did some coaching with somebody about 5, 6, 7, 8 years ago. And this person was going through a few challenges where they were literally waking up every day and feeling really heavy. And I said, well, are you giving yourself a purpose on a daily basis? And she was like, well, no, I'm just like focusing on trying to find out how to get that purpose. And I said, okay, forget the big picture. Give the day a purpose. Just wake up that day and say, right, today is about this. And you might say, what do I mean by that? Today is about giving my kids the most amazing experience. Or today is about, in this case, educating, inspiring, and helping a group of people go on to become successful and financially secure in a property business. That's how I started my day today. I've got my laptop here, I've got my equipment around me. I've got my hot drink for the morning. I've got my apple. I've got my reminder that sometimes there's negative people out there that who are a little bit negative, and I've got to remind my audience about that. And hey, that's okay, because that's their frigging opinion. They can have an opinion, but they can't have an influence on your life if you choose not to let them. So here's my point. Give that day a purpose. So we got your Saturday when I'm filming this. What are you going to do today? What about just breaking out of the emotional shackles of the people that are around you and saying, look, I'm free, and let it go. I think sometimes what we do is we hold on to shit. We hold on to stuff for so long and we get pissed off. I know friends that have lost money. I've been screwed over for a lot of money over the years on different occasions, and you can hang on to that. I remember going to, we lost about 40k, guys, going back probably 2003, 2004 from a company that screwed us over, and we went to a liquidators meeting, and I sat there in the meeting with, at the time, my business partner. We looked around and some people had lost £250,000, and I just said, you know, we're not getting this money back. And everybody's sat here in a deep, dark hole and they're arguing, let's just move on and expand and grow through our pain and expand out of this difficult place rather than just get swamped in it. And that's a philosophy that a lot of people forget. In fact, Richard Branson talks about this, expanding out of difficult times. So give today a purpose. It's, you know, you look up at the sky, you look around you, pick something. If you're in a dark place, I just spoke to a lovely lady just now, and she said she'd gone through a divorce and she was kind of lost in the moment of who she was, and she'd got the kids, and she said, I've just been writing and really trying to find that sense of purpose. And I said, okay, well, you know what? Sometimes you just got to go back inside, look at your core values and make a simple decision. So that's the first thing I want to get across to you. Make a decision today. What is today about? It could just be as simple as looking after your health, nurturing your body, nurturing your kids, writing something, inspiring somebody, whatever it is, just choose one thing. That's the first thing. Second thing is have the attitude of nothing's going to piss me off today. I don't care what you throw at me. I'm just going to duck it. I'm going to dive it. I'm just going to break free of those emotions that have held me back in the past. I think for a lot of people, they forget that. So I think let me just turn the volume down on my speakers here. I can hear my crew getting ready. They're in the background there. They don't know I'm doing this. Do you like the shackles, by the way? Hopefully you're putting some comments up there. I don't know how many of you are awake when I'm doing this. Maybe not many of you. But it's tricky sometimes when there's a lot of stuff going on around you, because you can revert back to core behavioral patterns, and that comes down to your core beliefs, your core value systems, and also the emotional reaction that you've programmed yourself to have in any situation. Some people get angry, some people get frustrated, some people push back. Even today, for example, I'm going to be talking to people about education and strategies, and I know at some point when I go through the different courses and I go through the prices, there'll be some people that go, okay, well, I really want to do this. They've got an attitude of aspiration, they want to learn. Other people are like, fucking hell, how much is that? Because they've never really invested in themselves and maybe they're afraid to do that. Other people will be quizzical and going, oh, okay, that's interesting. That'd be amazing if we did that, we could learn to do this. So we react to different situations based on our patterns from the past. Have the attitude of, I don't care what comes at me today, I'm gonna have an amazing day. If you have a difficult time, a flat tire, kids are having an argument, your partner's getting stressed, just find a way to navigate through that, keeping that sense of purpose there and going, okay, this is what today's about. Today's about enjoying and living this experience. And no matter what happens, I'm choosing to have that experience. All right, so that's number 2. Hopefully this is making sense. Number 3 here is put some fucking awesome music on. You know what I'm talking about. Put the best freedom-breaking music on. So I was just coming back in the car, popped down to a little cafe nearby. We've got an organic cafe. Cheers, by the way. That's such a nice coffee. That's my one little vice, is my coffee, but it is the best coffee in the world. Truly it is. So what do I mean by music? So I get in the car, right? My daughter and my fiance went 3 or 4 hours the other day to go to a Danish shop in the Midlands somewhere. And I get in the car and all the music they've been playing, because we've got a Tesla and it's got like Spotify there and all the music's on the big screen. And what do I see? I see Maroon 5 and Memories. I go, hey, you know what? That's a wicked tune. So I go, and I press it. Who knows that tune? How's it go? Here's to the ones that we got. Here's to the whatever. The memories. I'm not a good singer. But the tune just got to me, and I kept playing it. I was playing all the way back. Who knows the tune I'm talking about? So I sent a message to a really dear friend of mine who I've known since I was like 30 something years ago. I just said, you know what, I love you, man, haven't seen you for ages, having great memories just right now as I'm listening to this tune. Sometimes you just need a tune to pick you up. That's what it is. Everybody needs it. I'm a fan of Fleetwood Mac, and there's a whole bunch of tunes from the back in the day there. Whatever it is for you, put something on that picks you up. And just keep playing it throughout the day. It just motivates you, inspires you. Somebody's leaving me a message here. Hold on, let me just see if I can read it. Taka, yeah, good. Music does it for him. So everybody has different levels of inspiration, and it just brings them up. So I have certain tunes. Get Lucky. If you haven't seen me do Get Lucky on Facebook, there's a thing where I do yes, no, bring it on. If anyone's been to see me, I do yeah, and that's my pickup tune. Everyone has a tune that if you revert to that tune, it just picks you up. So you pump it in the morning, you give that day a purpose, you have an attitude that nothing's going to stop me, and you make it happen. That was my message, the 3 things. Break the shackles. You know, sometimes these shackles, we think someone else has put them on us, but actually it's not. It's us that's put them ourselves. We've allowed the world to wrap up our arms and wrap up our body and wrap up our emotions, and then we just got to bust out and say, fuck it. I'm going to have an amazing day. Nothing's going to stop me today. Right, got to get my slides ready. I can see my team are ready to go. Have an incredible day, everybody. Hopefully this in some way inspired you, and I will see you on my next live. Dr. Rowe breaking out now. I'm going. Yes. Is he gone? Yes.